What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode here on Anarchy Arcade. Working some more on the Super Nintendo area. As you can see, I've been busy doing a lot of painting and trying to find something that I just really like. No, I just really love this. It looks so cool. It's got like that retro, old school look to it. With the old blocks and stuff like that. It's got some of the Mario blocks. And lots of yellow, some green, some red, some blue. Just a lot of really pretty, cool colors. I didn't go too crazy with trying to make a lot of different textures. I could have, but I think it just looks good like this. Having all the bricks and stuff. But I think in this episode, going to do a little bit of the grass stuff. Going to put down some GIFs and some wallpapers, like JPEGs, or I mostly use PNGs, but you could use JPEGs. It might work with other file formats too, I don't know. But I think I'll start with just putting down some GIFs, like here and there, try to figure out what kind of shape that I want them to be. I went and downloaded like a few GIFs, not like a ton, but a good start. I'd probably want to add like 10 more to this area besides these. Let's give these a try and see if they'll actually work. Oh, looky there. Wolverine. Yeah, these are all from Super Nintendo games. I want to do some on the walls, I guess, but I'd really like to find something like a display that I could use to like stand up. That's like hologram stuff. That stuff's pretty cool. It used to have a bug where when you got so far away from it, flicker and stuff. I don't know if it still does that or not, but I ain't really looking to use that right now anyway, so I'm just gonna flip around and see what and all else I got. I got these little carts. I guess it doesn't work on the little carts. It's not moving, which it might if I put it down. I don't know. I'll never mess with those things. You got the ceiling pick to put up on the ceiling. Just something simple instead of having to flip or rotate. Got the chamber. Really looking for something like a display case or something. These look really cool. I don't know, I was looking for something like that. Just square, simple looking. But these look really cool. It'd probably be a pain getting them like lined up. Try scaling it down just a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. I'll run up here and see what's going on up here. See if I can fit it up here on this ledge. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I could just put some like down through there, I guess. It looks pretty even. That's wild. Yeah, you can just go to your commands and go to always animate image, like while you're pointing at it, and it'll always be playing. Unless you're like way off, not looking in its direction, it's not gonna play. They changed all that in an update. That way the game doesn't like overload, which it's really pretty cool. I mean, that way you can have lots of them without having to worry about having issues with the game, like crashing or anything like that. If you're thinking that, then no, you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. I'm not really ready to mess with this just yet, so I'm just gonna put it right there. I'm more focused on the GIFs right now. Let's go ahead and just go to each one around. I'll have to put them down to really see what they're gonna do anyway. I really wish I could keep the sizes right. I didn't look at the size of that one, like where I scaled it to. So now I just kind of gotta try to guess. That looks a little bit taller than... No, that looks right there. That is 0.89, so I just need to remember that's 89. And it's about that far away from the edge. Just kind of spread them down through here. Then go to always animate image. Sometimes you'll have to click the always animate image like twice. I've had that happen before, but it ain't no big deal. They did update the game where you can use MP4s now, I'm pretty sure, but I have not messed with it. I don't even know how you do it, because, you know, I ain't really messed with Anarchy Arcade in a while. So, I mean, I might look into it and see how that works. GIFs, you know, they're fine, really, with me. But it would be cool to be able to use MP4s, because you just have way more options of what you want to put down, or probably the length. You know, you might be able to actually have them last like a couple minutes instead of just like 1 to 2 or 3 seconds or whatever. For right now though, I'm just going to use these GIFs. See, at 0 is 0.89. Let's double check it and make sure that it's right. I know, I don't know why, but like sometimes whenever you're like shrinking something, it'll like change, and whenever you try to go back up, it won't be the size that it's actually supposed to be. I don't know how to explain it, but it's always done that. That looks pretty spot on. Getting the distance is going to be so hard. I wish there's a way I could... I don't know how... I was thinking like, the building on here is really cool and I like it. It can be a little bit aggravating at times. I've been thinking about asking the people that work on it if they could make it where you have like a drone. Or, you know, like basically your head detaches from your body, or a drone or whatever. And then you can just fly around and grab stuff and move it or whatever. And it just be like more zoomed, like back, you know, like kind of like Imperium Galactic Survival. That, or just add some kind of way of zooming the camera like out, like back towards you, so you can do more delicate work. Probably be a lot of really aggravating to set up and do, but it would make building and putting things like really neat a little bit easier. Bart. Bart Simpson. See, it's at 0.89, but it's not right. See, now it's a 0.9, which is an oddball number that shouldn't be right there. It's not really a big issue, but if you don't know that it does that, it could turn into a really bad, serious issue. I'll have to move you over. There we go. That's fine for now. Oh, I hate that game. That game's really hard. The Simpsons games on the Super Nintendo are so hard. About all the games on the Super Nintendo are hard except for the RPGs. Like the RPG games ain't even hard. Everything else is. I don't know what my favorite one is. There's so many good SNES games, it'd be hard to pick. Tales of Fantasia is really good. I really like it. Alright, what's next? F-Zero. I really like how you can stretch the GIFs out a little bit and they don't really look like crap. Some of these are like 200 by 200 and something. Some of them's like 500 by 4 something. You know, just so on, stuff like that. Try moving that. Earthbound. That game's really awesome. I know there's some people that don't like it, but it really is just a fun game. It's so charming. It's actually a big game too. I mean, for it to be as old as it is, it's really big. It's trying to be a pain right now. Probably never. Try going all the way down, then back up real slow. Try going up and back down. It's like I said, the resize thing doesn't work right. There's something wrong with it. So you just gotta be really careful whenever you're using it. I guess the MP4s would probably work the same, like they don't really run unless you're looking their, like in their general direction, I'd say. As far as quality goes, I have no idea. I'm pretty interested in it. I'm really gonna have to go check it out. You know, I tried to find a GIF, a Bubsy, and quite a few other like Super Nintendo games. And they're just none. They're so obscure. Like the characters are so obscure and like people don't even know who they are. Like it's really hard to find some of this stuff is really hard to come by. I mean, about the only way to get some of it is to just go make your own GIFs. That or just figure out how the MP4 stuff works on here and do it that way. It's probably not that complicated. And these crystals are in my way, of course. They would be. That's alright, I'll just delete them. I'm gonna have to go back and put some more crystals down. Dang it. Anyway, cause I kind of want to put some big ones like sticking out of the water, like here and there, just like some pretty gigantic ones. Stuff is so nerdy. Video game nerds' dreams here. Just trying to eyeball the crap out of this, like from corner to corner. I just don't feel like that's right. I think it's more like right there. The only way to really know if it's working is to exit out of your arcade and then come back into your arcade and just run around and see which of your GIFs is working and which ones ain't. The ones that ain't, you just need to do the always animate image again just to make sure. Oh, come on. Oh, wait a minute. That is Bubsy. Never mind. I actually did find one, but it was... Yeah, it is right. It's weird, though. He's like laying on the ground, getting ready to pounce or something. I could make one, which I don't know. I might sometime. I don't know. I might just try the MP4 thing. This right here is pissing me off so bad. Come on, work. Stupid scaler. Try going down and back up. The scaling system on here needs to be changed to something else. I hate this bar. Just sliding the bar left and right. I absolutely hate it. I wish it was something else. Alright, there we go. I think I could have found something better in the Bubsy game. Besides that. You could get really crazy with this too. I mean, you could get like if he's doing like a Mortal Kombat arcade and just like wanted to put all the like Mortal Kombat games in it or whatever, you could like get GIFs for each of the characters or MP4s like for all the fatalities and everything if you wanted to. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I don't really want to put everything in one arcade. I mean, I thought about it, but then I was like, why would I want to do that when I just pretty much got access to infinite worlds? I was thinking, like, put the majority of games in one arcade, but, like, pick out the ones you like the most, and, like, do, like, each one have their own special arcade with all kinds of cool models and GIFs and videos and stuff like that. Just to be a lot cooler. Okay, now the balloon's in my way. I can move it though. As for the wallpapers or PNGs, I'll probably get some more of those too. Put like here and there, whatever. I see some of this stuff like those two right there. They're kind of on the right. They're turning black. They're gonna have to come out just a little bit probably. They're too close to the wall, I think. Might as well go ahead and move this too, because I know it's going to get in my way. think that's... Yeah, that's Tales of Fantasia. That game originally come out in Japan, and you couldn't get it over here. They wouldn't release it over here, I'm pretty sure. From what I remember, and it was... Because I remember freaking out about it whenever I learned about the game, because it's so awesome. And there's some people like did a ROM translation, you know, like the English and everything for it. So you should definitely go check that out if you're into Super Nintendo and you've never tried it. God, man. Come on. There's another game like that too that I really, really like. But I can't exactly remember the name of it because it's been so long since I played it. Sitting here looking at all this kind of makes me want to go play them. They're pretty long games though. I mean, to be old school games like they are, they're really long games and the maps like really, really big. Yeah, they always release the best stuff in Japan. They hoard it over there. Alright. Oh man. Please, somebody fix this system. If anybody's watching this that works on the game, find something else or touch this up. It's not really that aggravating whenever you're doing like almost anything else. It's just whenever you're trying to rescale like screens and stuff like that. That's when it shows its true colors and just gets absolutely annoying. Oh my god, I had it. Yeah, I might be able to just... There. Alright. Try to get this lined up properly here. I think that is wild guns, I think. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Very cool. I have to put some objects back in their place. Still got a couple to go too. I can put on down there on the other side. See, how many do I got left? Dang, I still got quite a few left. Probably change it up a little bit though, not use this kind of screen anymore. Might go with the big screen. See what else I got. Something smaller would be nice. Something slightly smaller than that. Yeah, flat screen. That's awful little. Don't really like that. Bet that'd look weird. That'd just be psycho looking. What about you? Nah. Hey, there you go, pictures. These are pictures with a frame. That's just about the right size though, I think. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Beavis and Butthead. This stuff right here is really, it's a little bit of everything, but like the GIFs and wallpapers and stuff like that's really what brings your arcades to life. The models and stuff definitely help though. What is that? Blackthorn? I think that's what that one's called. That's a great game. Dang, vending machine's in the way. You can run RetroBat through this too, also. I just thought I'd mention that. I did talk about that in like another video, I'm pretty sure. You can run RetroBat through your Anarchy Arcade. Like, just say you don't really feel like walking around your arcade. Looking for a game to play or whatever, you're trying to find something specific, you could just put a RetroBat down anywhere in your arcade and you can just go up to it and open it up and then go straight to whatever game you want to play. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like walking around your arcade looking for a game to play or whatever, or you know, if you want to watch a movie, 'cause I mean you can run movies on the screens in game. And you can run movies in RetroBat, but you have to do a little bit of setting things up, which I actually did a video on that if you want to go check it out. I'm still wanting to do something around the outside doors on this, so I'm not going to put the pictures or GIFs or anything there. And as far as putting them in here, I might be able to... kind of wanting to put them like in between these. If I can find a screen that's the right size. I don't want to have to resize stuff. If I can find a screen that'll fit where I need it to fit, then you know it's good. If it keeps me from having to resize stuff. The iMax. That thing is huge. You You can make it even bigger. Posters. I wonder where. Whoa. Yeah, the monolith. I think that thing flips though. It just doesn't look good stretched out like that. What about this one? That's way too big too. Dang. Poster. Posters are cool, but it's stretched, so really don't want to use that. Too small. Dang it, that almost fits. Everything that'll work's like stretched. I might have to resize some stuff. Trading cards. I wish they'd add more stuff like this to play with in updates. Like, I don't think they've added anything like to it that you can be like build with stuff like this. They ought to add a little bit of stuff like here and there, like every so often in updates. Just like some different size screens, and, you know, just whatever. Some cool looking arcade cabinets. Just some crazy looking stuff. Hey man, come on. You're really gonna make me do this. I don't mind resizing stuff on here, but it can be annoying. Like you seen earlier with screens. Let's see if I can just 2.01. Yeah, I guess that'll work. I ain't gonna put but a few in here anyway. Contra. You might be able to put entire video game playthroughs in here, like using the new EP4 thing that they made. I wonder if that's the same size. Yeah, it is. It's just a little off over there is what it is. This is not as far apart from each other. The best thing to do though to make sure all your GIFs is working, if you are going to put like JPEGs or PNGs, you know, like wallpapers and stuff down, put all your GIFs down first where you want them to be, and then exit out and go back and make sure they're all working. That way you don't have a bunch of, you know, like wallpapers and stuff, pictures mixed in with them, trying to figure out which ones is GIFs and which ones ain't. I figured that out the first time that I started messing with it. Booger Man. I got Booger Man over here. Yeah, I might hang one up here. Try to get it like directly in the middle. Just checking to make sure it's the right size. I kind of do hate how it'll like flicker and show like a GIF that's playing somewhere else, you know, or like a different GIF. But it's better than overloading the computer, you know, in the game and crashing by having like lots of them running at one time. Which, I mean, computers these days could handle it really easy, but I don't think the engine on the game could. I'm pretty sure this is like 32-bit. I've seen some people say, "Oh, I'm not going to play that because the graphics are not like really super amazing." But that kind of defeats the whole purpose of it, because it's supposed to be something that you can run in your background and always have open or whatever you want to do with it. You know, it's pretty much like the main thing. And I mean, if it was running on like Unreal Engine 5 with like ultra graphics, like 4K. I mean, imagine trying to run that on your computer like all the time with all these like Unreal Engine 5 detailed models and stuff. I mean, it would literally set your graphics card on fire and your CPU. So, I mean, people that say stuff like that don't even know what they're talking about. I mean, the graphics on here ain't super amazing or anything, but they look pretty good, I think. Which, I'm not a graphic nut by any means. I like old school games, and graphics just don't mean anything to me. If the game's fun, it's fun. I could care less what the graphics look like. I wonder if I got anything I can like put on a table. I do have these big gigantic billboards. I'd try to put like one or two of these up here. That would be pretty cool. Make them bigger though. Making them big though might be an issue, because the bigger you make them, the boards are gonna like get in the way. I might just go with the big screen. Let's see, what size is it? Let's offset it. Come on, it's gotta be bigger than that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty decent size there. What is that? That's 5. It says 5, but it's... I don't know why it does that sometimes. I'm just gonna go for 5.02. Just slide it down in there and line it up. Ninja Warriors. What's this? Killer Instinct. Man, I love Killer Instinct. It doesn't really, I don't guess it matters if they're like the same size, really. It probably actually looked cooler if the sizes was different. You know, if like slightly different. I might make this one just a little bit bigger. It's so big I can't. That's another thing I hate. Like you can only raise objects so high. That's something I really wish they'd change. When you scale something up, sometimes you can't raise it high enough to get it out of whatever it's sticking inside of. That's something else that I really, really wish was different. I guess I'll just put it right here above this. I was kind of wanting to put a character standing up here, like doing something. But it's really hard to find characters for like these old games anyway. I might be able to dig around and find a few more than what I have, but probably not like a lot. Not like what you'd think. Got 2 more left. What's this one? That is Shadowrun, I think. I believe that's Shadowrun. I ain't gonna make it as big. Last one. What is that? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if they'd make it where you could put down, like you could have like an option to like play all GIFs or something maybe. I don't know how that would work. I guess you could just take your GIFs and like hook them together in an editor or something. If you really wanted to go that far. I guess that would work. I have no idea what this is. I'm just gonna stick it somewhere. And they just ain't nowhere in here to put nothing. That's way too little. What about the ceiling thing? You know, I've never really mess with the ceiling picture thing. Yeah, I don't really like that. DVD cases. Who in the world still has DVDs? It is crazy how fast stuff gets phased out. Like, I don't even know anybody that messes with DVDs anymore. Like, I go up here to Family Dollar and they got like a DVD bin and they're full of like movies for like $1, $2. They like really good movies too. It's like movies ain't even worth anything anymore. They're like worthless. What in the world is that thing? A Tamagotchi? I know I've seen that somewhere. I know what it is, I just can't think of it. It might be them pet things where you have the pet and you have to feed it and take care of it and everything or it'll die. I remember when them things come out in school, everybody in school had one. Thought that was like the coolest thing in the world. Then the Game Boy, it was like people bring in to school and think there's something special. Teacher take it away. He breaks cell phones to school now. Teachers don't even care. Man, you couldn't even bring a piece of bubble gum to school when I went. Get the shit smacked out of you. Get sent to the office. I don't know what that is. It looks pretty cool. Well, that's it for the GIFs for now anyway. Still got to put the regular pictures up, but I am going to go ahead and like I said, I'm going to exit out of the map and go back in it and see which ones is working, which ones ain't. Because I just don't feel like dealing with trying to figure out which ones is GIFs and which ones is just regular pictures. I suggest you do the same if you are planning on playing Anarchy Arcade. I got 400 and, what is that, 402 objects. Ain't bad. I've seen some people's arcades on there and they have like 14, 15,000 objects, like in one little area. I went to this one guy's on there and it was really, really awesome. Had comic book stuff you could click on, like read comic books and just all kinds of really awesome things. Alright, let's fly around, make sure these things is working. So yeah, all these is working. Yep. This one. Yeah, it's working. It's just really hard to tell. It's just got like that flicker light dimming. I think that's all of them, except what's in here. Maybe in the future they'll be able to make the flickering like last like really, you know, not as long. It's not really that bad. It is a little annoying, but maybe they'll fix it later and it won't last as long or it won't flicker as much or something. You never know. Can't really complain. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I guess all those is working. Let's check all these. Make sure all these is functioning properly. Hey, yeah, you could put like a little sign or something there saying what the game is, or you could like go to where your actual game is and like put a screen on top of the TV or like next to the console or on the desk or wherever you got your game set up. That way you can see like what the game plays like or what the game's like before you even play it if you want to do that. You can also set like trailers and stuff up on the system so you can see, you know, like what the game's all about before you click on it and start playing. This thing can run like almost all emulators pretty much, but I don't know what they're going to do about the newer emulators. I think this one will only work with like emulators that use libretro, or something like that. I can't remember. It's been so long since I messed with all that stuff. But like some of the newer emulators don't use that system, so I don't know how they're gonna deal with getting all of it to work on here like that, because a lot of people that probably just use this for games, you know, and emulators and nothing else. So I have no idea what they're gonna do about that. I'm sure they got something in their on their plate for it, you know. I mean, you can launch everything through Windows if you want to. Yeah, another thing I should let you know is sometimes whenever you're texturing a map and you leave and come back, some of the textures might like shrink or expand. So it's good to just go around and check and make sure everything's still fine. Like these right here, these were a lot bigger than what they are now, but they've shrunken down. I'm not sure what causes it to do that. See, I forgot to do this spot. And like these spot, that spot, and that spot, I'll have to do them later. These right here, these bricks, I'm pretty sure these bricks were bigger than that, but I could be wrong. I know those was bigger, but I'm not sure about the bricks. So it's good to just fly around your map after you retexture everything, just to make sure, you know, that everything's still fine and looks cool and whatever. But yeah, all the GIFs seem to be functioning properly. So I guess now I'm going to start working on the just regular pictures. Just back it up right here and go to images. I ain't got many. This one right here I was kind of curious about, because it's got like 20 some thousand Super Nintendo sprites, and it's an extremely like high resolution picture, but as you can see, it's just not going to work on here. I was kind of curious if it would or not. I might be able to find another version of it and it worked though. I just have to look around. But man, that would be really, really cool. Sucks that you can't see all of it. It's kind of smudgy looking. But it was worth a try anyway. This is just regular image stuff, so just stick his stuff wherever. Probably put some in here. I'm definitely gonna have to get more images, because I didn't get but a couple this time. Like next time I'll have to get some more. Probably just put that one like right there. Earthworm Jim. Yeah, I might make him a big picture and put him up here, because I really, really like Earthworm Jim. Make him like a decent sized picture and put him on the side of the building right here. There you go. This one was a pretty low resolution, but it still looks pretty cool. I hate trying to find images sometimes. There's so many crappy ones. I don't know what people are thinking whenever they like make so many low resolution, horrible, crappy images. I'm not even sure why people do it. Honestly, I don't even know why the people do. They got all this AI stuff now, so you can just use AI to like upscale everything now. AI is just gonna start doing everything for people. That's pretty much doing just about everything now anyway. They ain't even been around long. Like eventually we'll probably have robots and AI controlling all of them, and they'll do everything, and humans won't never have to work again. You'll never have to worry about food or working or anything. Have robots to work on robots. That's a perfect world though, and we don't live in a perfect world because we're not perfect. Be wild and cool. I mean, that's the way it really should end up being, but I'm sure it won't end up being that way. Probably be more like Fallout and Terminator mixed together. I mean, that's just reality right there. Man, that looks cool though. Yeah, I gotta get some more pictures. That's sick. Really, really liking it. Probably get like 10 more GIFs and probably like 15 or 20 more really cool like images. PNGs probably. If you get PNGs, you know, because they don't have like the background stuff around them, you can use like the hologram stuff and it looks really, really cool. You know, it'll look like the character's actually like standing there. I think there might be some other stuff that you can use too besides that. Well, now that I've got quite a few cool GIFs and pictures up, I guess it's time to start working on the grass and the trees, you know, the overgrowth and all that stuff. I was kind of thinking, like, man, do I really want to do this to this place? Because I'm getting ready to just go over it with all kinds of greenage and make it look like humans ain't been here for a little while or something, you know, so I don't know. I think it'll look really cool, but I'm kind of worried that I'm going to do it and then I'm not going to like it, and then I'm going to have to go back and delete like all the grass and all the trees and moss and vines. But I think it'll look really, really cool. So I guess that's what's up next. Go ahead and get started on that. Do that for a little while, work on that, and then I'll probably end the video, and the next one probably finish up with the grass and everything and add some more images. Yeah, I guess I'll just start with just some grass. Just put some grass here and there. See what I end up with. Everywhere I'll have to have grass. Thinking maybe something like that, like patches. Not like completely covered in grass, but like here and there there'll be like empty places. I'll have to mix this right here in with it though, because it just doesn't look good without it. Kind of mix it in there. It's probably going to be a pretty long process. I figure. Yeah, I need to move this. Put it right there. And this. I'm definitely no master when it comes to doing like stuff like this, because I've never really did anything like this. This is just some weird stuff right here. I think I'll focus on doing the floors first, and then I'll like work my way to doing the walls. What in the world is that? Is that it? Just focus on the floors for now up here. This stuff right here will be like going on the walls if I can grab it. No. Trees, probably need to put like maybe 2 or 3 of these like here and there, maybe. We gotta be careful where I put this stuff because I don't want it like blocking everything. I just don't want it to be like too thick, I guess you could say. A sakura tree. Cherry blossom. There we go. Okay. Just have 3 of those. Need to move these vines. This right here is really thick. I think I might just put it like right there. Okay, now Yeah, I got these fern things. What is that? That's like little ones. No, that's... Okay, that's like the other ones. Got this red thing. I don't even know. That's a... island plant. Doesn't even say what it is. Just put like probably like 3 or 4 of these here and there. Might try to make one bigger. Changing the scale around will probably help make things look better. I need to start scaling some things. Make some things bigger, some things smaller. Probably definitely help a little bit. Alright, now let's walk. Well, hold on. I want to go ahead and do the sunflower thing. Where is it at? And this. Before I go walking down through there, I want to see what it looks like with everything kind of like spread around. Now the sunflower things. Need to put a little bit more grass right here, too. Don't believe I'm gonna use this in this area. I'll probably use it somewhere else. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. These stone things. Probably go back and add like some of these with like 2 or 3 like sticking out, kind of like the crystals in some places. Not really sure what they're all about. They just look kind of cool. Just like scattered here and there about. Yeah, move that one. Okay, now I can go walking down through there and see what and all we're working with. I might put a couple of these right here down through there too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. It actually, with the screens like jittering the way they do whenever they're loading up the GIFs, it kind of goes with it. Because they've been there like a long time and they're kind of like glitchy. So yeah, that actually works out pretty good for me. That's pretty cool. I like it. Oh yeah, that's nice. Need to put a couple of those really bright green bushes down through here. And then just do all the floor everywhere, all the floors. And then start working on the walls, doing the wall stuff. And add a few more GIFs, a few more pictures. And this place right here will be finished. This section right here, the Super Nintendo area. And then I'm going to move on to doing the other stuff, you know, like probably do a GameCube area. Maybe Nintendo 64 area. You know, just stuff like that. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. It'll look really good once I get the like all this stuff like hanging from the walls and the moss and stuff all over the walls, and put some stuff out here in the water, you know, like some greenage, like these things right here, these lily pads. Maybe find those big ones that I have and put here and there. Put some crystals shooting out of the water with some of these rock things shooting out of the water here and there in different places. That'll definitely look really, really good. But I am very, very happy with it. It looks really, really cool. I don't know why I turned weapon mode on. Do have guns, but I don't ever, you know, mess with them. I have messed with them online a little bit. Oh yeah, it's sick, man. You know, it's not really... You know, it doesn't really take that long, honestly. This is like my 3rd video or 4th one, I think. You know, and I've already got a lot done. I still do need to go back and like fix the walls up down there, too. Like I said in the other video, I'm gonna go back around some of these areas with these big yellow plates. But I'm gonna like make them bigger and smaller and stuff like that, just to make it look a little cooler, you know, give it a little bit more depth, like a 3-dimensional depth to it. Because having, like, hooking stuff to the walls definitely helps a lot. Yeah, I might end up looking for a couple more, like, cool models, too, while I'm at it. Yeah, I'm really liking the wasteland kind of after humans kind of thing. It's pretty cool. Well, I guess I'm going to end this video right here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, stick around. Go check out my other YouTube channels if you want to. And be sure to check out my other episodes if you're kind of piquing your curiosity here. I'm kind of poking at your curiosity out there. I figure Anarchy Arcade needs a lot more attention than what it gets. Because, I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with this thing. You know, what I've showed doesn't even scratch the surface of what this program can actually do. And like I said, they're always working on it, updating it, making it better. And you can ask for features to be added to the game, and I mean, they're really nice. Like I asked for the menus to be added to the game for the, so I can watch multiple things on one screen without having to have a bunch of different screens. So hopefully that'll work out, because I think that might help bring some more people into it. I know a couple people that will definitely start playing it after they get that added to the game and get it up and working and fix some of the crashing issues. But I know a couple people that just won't play it because of that kind of stuff. But yeah, you should definitely go get it and check it out. And like I said before, if you need any help, there is a Discord that you can go to. You can ask me questions if you need any answers, or if you're having trouble trying to, just figuring things out. I'm here for anybody that needs any kind of help. If I can help you, I will. Well, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching.